Okay, number 14. We have y is greater than or equal to x plus 2, and 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 6. And which of the following does the shaded region represent the solution set in the xy plane to the system of inequalities above? Okay, so we're trying to figure out which graph represents the system of inequalities. Okay, so what we can do is if we try to graph the first inequality, is y is greater than or equal to x plus 2. So when you try to graph the line, we can just treat it like an equation first. Okay, so to figure out which graph it is. So the equation y equal to x plus 2, we are going to graph it. The y-intercept is 2. And the slope is a number in front of x. So we have no number there. The assumption is 1. Okay, so our slope is 1. Okay, so we should have a point, the y-intercept at 2. And the slope is 1, we go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So we're talking about this line here. Okay. This is y equal to x plus 2. And pretty much all the graph has it, right? Okay, they all have this line. So we know the lines, they graph it correctly. The key is I've got to figure out the shaded region. Okay, do we shade above or do we shade below this line? Okay, so I have to look at the inequality now. So is y is greater than or equal to x plus 2. So it's greater than or equal to. That means we shade above. Okay. We shade above the line because it's greater than. So the shaded region had to be above this line. So which one can we eliminate? We can eliminate A because a shaded region, this is below right now, above. So it should be above. So B is good. So the shaded region is above the line. And C is good because this shaded region, right, is part of above the line. And D is no good because this part here, C, is actually below the line. Okay, so that's no good. So we can eliminate A and D based on the first inequality. So now to differentiate between B and C, that's where we have to look at the second inequality. Okay, so for the second one, it's helpful to first get y by itself. Okay, then we know they have the same line. It should be this other line here, right? They all have the same graph. We know they graph it correctly, but we still want to get y by itself in order to interpret whether we shade above or below. So for example, we have 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 6. We can do, to get y by itself, we do minus 2x on both sides. Okay, because 3y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 6. And then to solve for y, we can go and divide by 3 on both sides. And y is less than or equal to negative 2 over 3x plus 6 over 3, which is 2. Okay, negative 2 over 3x plus 6 over 3, which is 2. So we see that the y-intercept is 2 again, the slope is negative 2 over 3. So we go down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3. Okay, that's our line there. Well, what's the shaded region? Well, it's less than or equal to, so at the shade below. Okay, so at the shade below the line, so the shade region should be right here, right? Okay, so now C, because C is above this line. Okay, so then that will give us letter B. Okay, so it's below this here, and then the other inequality, the first inequality, that one is above. Okay, so the shaded region matches both. Okay, so that's where the two shaded region overlap. So B will be our final answer. Okay, so when we solve inequalities, I try to rearrange things. The only thing I have to keep in mind is if we're multiplying or dividing by a negative, then I have to flip the sign, right? So inequality sign will switch. So for this question, we don't have to worry about that, but just something to keep in mind.